the goals for the last year really were to stabilize the network and fleet. We have a number of aircraft that have been going off lease that we need to replace. We were very focused on revenue growth, improving our productivity and reducing our costs, and just getting back to operational stability outside of COVID. And the goal was then to be more aspirational as we move forward, which is what we're currently looking at over the next year. We realized that we needed to reactivate the fleet and replace aircraft where the leases were expiring towards the end of last year and this year and the start of next year. Board approval was granted, and in March 2022 an RFP was issued to replace the aircraft that were leaving the fleet. However, because of the country situation, the RFP could not be finalized at that time. So we've had to try and sort of manage that, and we've managed to extend a couple of aircraft to sort of keep us more or less at the same level. So the one thing that's changed in the last 12 months is that with the decision to privatize or divest the airline, we were requested by the ministry just to replace aircraft. So we're replacing aircraft to get back to the pre-COPE numbers of 27. Although the airline's longer-term plan was to actually grow to 35 by the end of 2025. But at the moment, the decision is to just get back to where we were pre-COVID.
So our plan was to see whether, whether we can sell part of, because we own the catering services. Then we have the ground handling, which is very profitable. So what we said was carve out the ground handling, maybe that 49% of ground handling can be sold. So our idea was at that time, to recover some of the money by maybe partly selling catering, maybe we will be able to collect about $600 million, $600 million, which can go to repay the debts of the banks and the CPC. But we never knew about the plans of the privatization fully. Now I think with the IMF and all that, so government has a solid plan in terms of privatizing. So I think it may be on the long run, what we feel is, I think the board also feel, privatization would help as long as that we find the right partner.
Now you will make sure that the airline will run smoothly and with the operational profit till we will find the right investor, either to privatize or to have a public-private partnership. I don't know what the model would be.
We are hoping to. As long as there's peace in the country, no protests and issues, so then I think that we should be able to. As it is, we believe we can do that.